of one that that we actually include in Simply Classical.
Hmm.
It is called St. Nicholas, the Real Story of the Christmas Legend.
Ah.
This is by Julie Stegemeyer. I love her books.
Hmm.
Not only is this countercultural, because we are not just saying as Christians, no Santa Claus. We're not doing that. We're giving them the truth about St. Nicholas. Okay, so yes, we have literature, words. Yes, we have art. This particular book has wonderful art. Let me find an example.
It looked like that from the front cover.
Right. So that's St. Nicholas.
That's beautiful.
But truly tells the story of the man who was a pastor, St. Nicholas, and how children would flock around him because his words were filled with God's love for them, whether they were poor or lame or anything. He loved the children. You think of Mark 10:14, Jesus calling all children to himself. Let the children come to me.
Right.
Well, St. Nicholas was like that. So he's telling about the gospel of Jesus Christ to these children. There was a family in the story. It tells about a little boy. So this is the one that the children will identify with. Is the little boy comes to St. Nicholas. His family, he's concerned about his family. His family has a problem financial. It involves his 3 sisters. See if I can.
Yep.
So he pleads with St. Nicholas to help his family. The story goes on to tell how St. Nicholas prays for help to help and serve all the people in his care, but it's in particular this little boy's family. So the story goes on to share how, because of the love of Christ in St. Nicholas, flowed through him to the family, that family was served, and it sets the for why we give gifts to each other, because of the gift of forgiveness, salvation that we've been given in Christ. From that, we are enabled and inspired, if you will, to give to others. So it's just it's a charming story. We can incorporate geography because the fact they talk about where he lived. So he was in an area on the Mediterranean Sea across from Greece in modern Turkey. It was in Asia Minor.
Okay.
So what we often did is we had a globe next. I preferred that over the flat map.
Right. Yeah.
First, and we first always said, "Where are we?" So
yes.
In our case, we're in Missouri in the United States. All right, now let's see if we can find Greece, and then we could find across from Greece. There's the Mediterranean Sea. There's this was called something different back in that day. It was Asia Minor. That is where St. Nicholas lived. So so geography, history, Christian studies, and comfort as well. All in a book that has literature and art and again, the truth to help combat all of the commercialism and
exactly,
and kind of anti-Christ focus to Santa Claus. Now you can merge the two in safe and
Right. Yeah.
comforting
And
way.
you're equipping your children to understand everything, not just taking out because it just doesn't agree with, we don't agree with the mainline view of Santa Claus, but yes, but giving them more instead of taking away and making it less.
Exactly, right. And we don't have to do make-believe either. We don't have
Mhm.
to pretend that Santa Claus exists.
Right.
If we don't want to do that, we can sidestep that whole thing. So
Mhm.
I love that book.